All right, y'all. We're back another video. We're back another reaction. Let's talk about it. So, for all my Chicago Sky fans, all my Angel Reese supporters, Reese's Pieces, we have some very unfortunate news. Teresa Weatherspoon, after one season, was fired on Thursday after just one season as head coach. This is actually surprising because I thought this would have been Christy Sides after what happened a couple of days ago, but I guess it's still too fresh for them to fire her yet. Because I don't know, man, these people, they don't like Christy Sides, so they want her up out of here. I think what it was for the Chicago Sky and Teresa Weatherspoon being fired, I'm going to show you exactly what it was. I genuinely think the reason why Teresa Weatherspoon was fired was because of 7 losses in a row. Then they finally get at least some of the team back together and then they win. Then Angel Reese is out. They win the one game and lose every game after that. And it's not like, well, this game they lost by 5. But every game after that, they lost by 12 to 20, then 30. And yeah, I think that the countless losing and just the scattered sprinkles of W's, I think that's what did it. And it's shocking because it's just only one season. You just never know. Next season they could have had a better record. But now my question is, who is going to be the next coach? I wonder how that's going to turn out. Who's going to be the next coach for the Sky? But anyway, Angel Reese took upon her social medias to say that she's heartbroken. I seen that she went on IG and posted a couple pictures of her and Teresa Weatherspoon, aka her second mom, her basketball mom. Goes to, I think this is Instagram or X, Twitter, whatever, saying that I'm heartbroken. I'm literally lost for words knowing what this woman meant to me in such a pivotal point in my life. She was the only person that believed in me, the one that trusted me. Many don't even know what it's like to be a black woman in sports when nobody believes in you. You had a tough job, all the crazy circumstances that we went through this year, and when your back was against the wall, you always believed. I came to Chicago because of you. You were an unsung hero in my life. We built a relationship in a short amount of time that will last forever. I'll never question God why he brings people in my life and takes them away from me in the capacity that I need them. But I've always believed everyone is in your life for a reason and a season. You were the best reason and season. You didn't deserve this, but I can't thank you enough. I love you, Teaspoon. We love you, Teaspoon. We just had to say goodbye. How do I say goodbye to Teaspoon? You had one season and you lost all them games. So now Angel Reese is in pain. After one season, she's gone. She was given a Darwin Ham treatment after one season, which is tough. And what's even crazier is that last night she dropped the podcast. Yesterday she dropped the podcast. And she talked about Teaspoon with Cheryl Swoops. Let's just check this out just real quick.
I don't think I would have been this successful without Teaspoon. I don't think I would have been this successful without Teaspoon. Like even my hard
Chicago was the right place for
perfect,
you.
yeah. Like all my hard days, like I can call her as a as just like not even a coach, like as a mom. Like she's been there for me through everything, and like just being able to have that. Like I feel like I got a lucky 7. Me and Camilla got lucky because we and we came. I mean, we came from 2 great coaches from college. So just being able to come into the league like with Teaspoon, that was the best thing for me.
How do you like playing alongside Camilla?
It's been good. People think like, a lot of things I don't.
Hmm. So pretty much, she's very grateful that the lucky number 7 was Angel Reese to get drafted by the Chicago Sky to be coached by Teresa Weatherspoon. Honestly, I didn't think that was going to happen. Two bigs getting drafted to the same team, especially since they're rebound hunters. But this could also be a positive for Chicago Sky because now all they really needed was a real point guard, like a true point guard, and some shooters. They would have been at least at the 8th seed in the playoffs. But next year, I believe they make it. I believe Angel Reese is going to get in the lab. Shut all y'all up about her missing layups. She go take them trips to the gym. And then next season, she's going to be a hooper. She might be, never know. Because y'all was bashing her for getting that MVP vote. Just never know. She might get that. Nah, let me not go that far. Let me not go that far and say she might win MVP next year. Guess y'all gonna lose your mind if I say that. Anyway, that's not the only thing that happened to Angel Reese yesterday. So, this also happened yesterday. Angel Reese shared a message about being villainized and ensured other players don't have to experience the same thing. Anything beyond criticism about playing the game we love is wrong. And that's what I do. I mean, like, bro, I want to see Angel Reese make the layups. Hit a jump shot. Hit some threes. I believe this was the game that she hit a three because I see some green from the Seattle Storm. This is the game where she was actually hitting some threes. That's white screen. I don't know why. But here's the full article here of what she said. Let's go start right here. Reese made it clear that she started her podcast to take her voice back and said that something has to change. Let's zoom in so we can read this together. Y'all know I've been going through this for the last 2 years, but was told, save the tears and stop playing victim. Which is true because I've seen a lot of YouTubers saying this. Suck them tears up, quit complaining, quit crying, and stop playing victim. When I mean everybody's going to feel some type of way about what's going on. You can't tell somebody how to feel about what they're going through. So, I mean, especially with women because they're emotional people. Not to say that men aren't, but women, they have no problem telling people how they feel about what's going on. Reese said, y'all a little late to the party and could have tried to put out this fire way before it started. Angel Reese continued, I've never in my life had privilege, but I definitely know the power I have through my platform. That didn't come overnight. I grew that on my own. With that being said, I will continue to use my voice in the right way and say what's right, even though it has backfired on me to be this villain. I won't stop. Hold on. Let me finish reading this first, then we're going to talk about it. For the past 2 years, the media has benefited from my pain and me being villainized to create a narrative. They allowed this. This was beneficial to them. I sometimes shared my experiences of things that have happened to me, but I've also allowed this to happen to me for way too long, and now that other players in this league are dealing with and experience the same things. This isn't okay at all. Anything beyond criticism about the game we love is wrong. I'm sorry to all the players that have continued to experience the same thing I have. ... This is why I started my podcast, to take my voice back and create the narrative of who I really am. At the end of the day, I don't want an apology, nor do I think this will ever stop, but something has to change. Interesting. Because okay, let's react to this, right? This is true. We talked about the first part, save the tears, stop playing victim. There are a lot of YouTubers that have been saying that. You know, she is from Baltimore. You know, Baltimore may not be the cleanest, safest place. She didn't grow up in a gated community. She didn't have people throwing their newspapers at their door with fresh milk at the doorstep. They didn't have, hey, how you doing? Next door neighbors. Might have got robbed in Baltimore. You just never know. But for the past 2 years, people have been, you know, the media has benefited from Angel Reese sufferings and pain and being villainized to create this narrative of, you know, she's supposed to be the bad person. But technically what she's saying is that the media has benefited from her being this bad person. It's something that she's really not. Now, I've never met Angel Reese in person, at least not yet. But she doesn't give me that villainous vibe at all. Not like a Dylan Brooks in any way, because nobody like him at all. But yeah, Angel Reese doesn't give me that villainous personality. She's just very passionate about her job. But the only thing I will say is that when this came out, she felt some type of way.
So many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball.
Hold on.
People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be.
So it looks like she's tired of being a villain role because, as you just heard right here,
That role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
talk your stuff then. But let's talk about what she just said, right?
Like that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game.
Let me tell y'all something, right? Let's think about the origin of the WNBA, right? The WNBA started in what, the late 90s? It was new, it was cool. You know, people was pulling up to the games because they want to know, like, they're curious, what is the WNBA? But as time went on, people was like, man, this is boring. You know what I mean? Like, nobody want to watch the WNBA. Nobody want to watch the WNBA. Nobody want to watch women just run around, lay up, three-pointer, mid-range jump shot, chest pass. Like, nobody want to see that forever. You know what I mean? Like, you could literally go to McDonald's and buy a Happy Meal, and they'll slide in a couple of WNBA tickets. You could go to McDonald's and get a meal, and they'll try to persuade you to get these WNBA tickets. Nah, I don't want that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want no WNBA tickets. I just want my kid's Happy Meal so he can have something to eat after school. Nah, I'll pay you some money. Do I gotta stay there the whole game? Like, nobody want to watch that. Until March Madness in 2023. Now, when March Madness of 2023 happened, boy, that's when life changed for women's basketball. Caitlin Clark started hooping. LSU made the finals. And we all know what happened from there. We went from nobody wanted to watch women's basketball to where, you know how I look at y'all in the camera like this every time somebody does something crazy? That was literally almost every play. I would literally be staring at y'all the whole video because of how crazy the WNBA was. We went from that to fighting for segregation and equal rights and racism in today's WNBA. We went from what is this to segregation, equality, racism in a span of 2 years, maybe even a year, a season in women's basketball. We got more men watching the WNBA, but as soon as that soundtrack come on for Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, click, it's getting turned off because men don't really care. There ain't nothing else to watch because the game not on yet. But she is right though, because the celebrities pulling up to these games now. You think LeBron James would try to come to a WNBA game before it was lit? Jordan, Kobe, what? Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, they weren't coming to no WNBA game before this. They turned it up, made it lit.
And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like,
Okay,
yeah, the
let's
reason
fast
why we
forward.
watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize. Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Right? And she's not lying too, because I asked people, I said, when you think of the WNBA, who do you think about? And they said Angel Reese. I even asked my own mama. I'm like, when you think of WNBA, like when you watch the WNBA, who do you think about? What did she say? Angel Reese. Even my own mama said she liked Angel Reese. My family like Angel Reese too. So and I've been trying to tell y'all this. People will go on YouTube no matter how many times y'all bash her on social media. People will go on YouTube and watch Angel Reese highlights, Angel Reese games, Angel Reese interviews. So no matter if you don't like her or not, you still giving her attention regardless, which is growing the sport. This is what I've been trying to get people like Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp to understand. They so fixed on not just one person, just go ahead and say it's Caitlin Clark. They so fixed on Caitlin Clark like that's the only marketable player in the league. 4.2, maybe 4.3 now million people would watch Angel Reese on Team USA. No matter if you don't like her or not.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah.
And that's just me being unbiased.
When we watching women's basketball, it's not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like,
I'm just saying.
It's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Kennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time, and luckily, it's coming now.
Anyway, now back to this. We've been villainized for way too long. This was beneficial to them. Yeah, it talking about Caitlin Clark repeatedly over and over, glazing as we say nowadays. That's paying their water bill. I was just thinking about this the other day, like, why do y'all critique Angel Reese so hard compared to Caitlin Clark? I'm just sitting here thinking that these people pay their water bill because Angel Reese's jump shot is not wet. These people pay their water bill off Caitlin Clark's jump shot being wet. Really think about that. Like, really sit down and think about what I just said. These people pay their water bill off Caitlin Clark's jump shot being wet. I'm just saying, that's all they do. And they saying it over and over and over. But Angel Reese, they out here making memes on X, Twitter, that she can't make a layup. Yeah, y'all throwing on y'all t-shirts over y'all heads, trying to act like it's a weave or a wig. And y'all just go outside to a basketball court and throw the ball at the bottom of the rim over and over. Look at me, I'm Angel Reese. Look at Dwight Howard. He even did it. Or he ain't do it. He brought it up in a park game or whatever. Experience this for now other players. This is not okay at all. Criticism, even know that. That's why she started her podcast, to pretty much take her voice back. And other players have experienced this, like Dejanay Carrington, who we reacted to a couple days ago. with the email. But is there anything else? Yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. We talked about Teresa Weatherspoon being fired. Angel Reese's reaction to it. Angel Reese is tired of y'all talking crazy. Next season, she's going to start spazzing out on y'all on the score. The initial post from Angel Reese was a response to the ESPN segment, but her comments appeared to be directed towards the WNBA as a whole after they finally decided to speak out once Connecticut Suns All-Star Alyssa Thomas specifically called out fans of the Indiana Fever for making racist remarks during their recently completed playoff series. And somebody brought it to my attention because I finally seen the picture yesterday of the fan. I don't know what she had on her fingers. It literally looked like this. Like her fingernails looked like this. I don't know. I ain't trying to get. I don't want YouTube start bothering me. Like she literally had fingers that looked like this. Literally like this. To mock Dejanay Carrington. This was supposed to be her fingernails. I didn't know what it was on her hands, to be honest with you. It looked crazy. But I seen it. The picture yesterday. And some people said that it looked that it wasn't racist. Some people said it wasn't racist. But from my point of view, just looking at the picture, it just looked racist. It just looked racist just from the picture itself. Let me see if I can find it, actually. Let's see. Okay, so this is the picture right here of the lady mocking Dejanay Carrington. I didn't know what this was. Like, looking at it from a distance, I'm like, what is this even on her hands? And then on her shirt, it says band nails. Right? So, boom. This is the lady up close. Yeah. I don't know. She just looked like she said a hard R. Like that email. Look at her face, chat. That's just crazy. That's somebody granny. What's up with y'all? Get y'all grandmothers, bro. Like, what's going on? And this was actually on her hands. WNBA 22, Caitlin Clark. Ban and CC 22, which is Caitlin Clark 22. So this was, I guess it was like some paper, and it was wrapped around her fingers with some tape to make it seem like it was nails. Dejanay Carrington doesn't even have long nails, though. Her nails are actually short. Yeah, so where did that come from? I know she got the Sha'Carri Richardson look, but like, where does that come from? Comparatively short. A bit more on the racist fever nail lady. Yeah. Her nails are actually comparatively short. So I'm trying to figure out why. Where discomfort. Now, if that was Sha'Carri, then that's a little different. But Dejanay can't even play with nails like that. How do you even shoot a basketball with nails like that? Like, be for real. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, you know what's crazy, too? Because I would have almost forgot to say this. On Angel Reese's podcast, she said she might get Dejanay Carrington on her podcast. Oh, man, I wish I could find the clip, too. I think it was in that all-timers list.
We got every night. Yeah, every single night there's a good. Like, I've guarded, and like my thing when I go into the game, I'm like, I gotta keep under their average. Like, when I'm guarding in 1-on-1.
Yeah. She was a big guard. Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
You can
be looking. She be making shots, and I'd be like, she does. I'm so happy that she's back in the league.
Me too.
Perfect. Oh. Mm-hmm. Even my we came from two great coaches from college, so just being able to come in.
I gotta find the clip. Sorry, y'all. All right, here's the clip real quick. I'm gonna end the video.
I don't know. I don't play no more, so I don't know.
Oh, Dejanay, baby, we forgot Dejanay. Dejanay cute with it too. Dejanay is cute with it. Dejanay.
Dejanay for me is also. I know we ain't talking about awards, but she's
most
also
improved player.
the most improved
For sure.
for me.
Mm.
But yeah, Dejanay, I'll take her.
She cute with it too. I like her. She's like, yeah. Dejanay coming on here.
She coming on your show? Yeah, she should.
That's my girl.
She should. How?
Hold on, let me make sure y'all heard what she just said. Let me make sure y'all heard what I just heard.
Yeah, Dejanay, I'll take her.
She cute with it too. I like her. She's like, yeah. Dejanay coming on here.
She coming on your show? Yeah, she should.
That's my girl.
She should.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. The moment that happens,
Dejanay for me is for me.
Dejanay coming on here.
How about okay?
Let me tell y'all something, bro.
Yeah, she should.
That's my girl.
She should.
The moment Dejanay Carrington gets on this podcast, boy, them Clarkies is about this. I'm telling you, the moment Angel Reese and Dejanay Carrington get on a podcast, on this podcast, Unapologetically Angel, the Clarkies, they're going to assemble like Transformers. I'm telling you. That's going to really drive people crazy. Because you know people, as we already read, they don't like Angel Reese. And they already trying to start the Dejanay Carrington hate train, just like how they did with Kennedy Carter. That's going to break the internet. And it's going to break the internet in a way where it's like, all right, now you going to put another Caitlin Clark on here? Okay. Clarkies, assemble! I'm telling you, they're going to assemble like Power Rangers. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off. Talked about Teaspoon getting fired after one season. And Angel Reese is tired of y'all calling her the villain now. She wants to just because she wants to be Angel Reese, the basketball player, instead of just the villain. She's tired of being criticized from y'all that don't even play basketball. Y'all just got something to say. Anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, I really appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man.